Hello, here we are with a new episode of Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And to start this episode, I'm going to do what I normally do at the end. That way, if you only listen to the first 30 seconds, you're going to get this. Please like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Conchu's Fist on Twitch. He's also on TikTok, playing his games, having his fun. Mostly Arc Raiders, if you can get into that. But yeah, I mean, follow our YouTube, follow Savini Comics on everything. We just made our second announcement for the Comic-Con. Felissa Rose is coming to town, star of Sleepaway Camp and Terrifier 2 and Victor Crowley. I think Tuesday I'll make our third announcement, which will be solid, and then Friday I'm looking at 4. So, yeah, we've got some big things ahead, some fun stuff going. But yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. Yeah. We're up to 73 subscribers. We gained 3 subscribers this week.
What do people do if they want to rent a booth?
Contact me at savinicomics.com. You can also go to the page, the event page, for Your Friendly Neighborhood Con through Savini Comics. I'm posting daily about how to buy tickets. There is an admission fee. It's $10 pre. If you buy the ticket beforehand using Eventbrite, it's $10. At the door, it'll be $15. The celebrities, although we haven't announced it yet, will have their own prices for selfies and signatures. Won't be any professional photos. It'll just be selfies and signatures from the celebrities. The vendor information, obviously, you can get from there. We're going to have gaming information that will be popping up over the next few weeks.
There is one celebrity that will be there. He's from an award-winning podcast.
There will be 3 podcast celebrities there. So during the gaming, it sounds like you're going to run some Magic and some Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm trying to make sure there's an even number, and then as well as just running like a table for some random board games.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Like if people want to sit down and play real quick for a second, or
take a break, get out of the main room, and get into the side room for a little bit. We're very excited to be partnered with Bonus Pints, Rad Entertainment, Vibrant Event Center. Rad Entertainment is doing all of the banners. How do I word that? The Facebook banners. I don't want to say banners, but like they're not doing the physical. They're not doing the physical banners, but they're doing
not gamma radiation. No.
They're
no Bruce banners.
They're doing the Facebook art and
the graphic.
I think it's
design,
been the graphics.
marketing.
Yeah, Jeff Anderson did the graphic, and then Rad is helping us put celebrities to it and do all that fun stuff. Bonus Pints obviously is a direct partner along with Vibrant Events for paying for the celebrities and helping out with the booth space and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's coming together pretty big and coming together pretty good. So if you know anybody that has stores or not stores, cards, comics, artists, authors, if you write books, and you want to get a booth and sell your stuff and get visible, get a hold of us. So Savini Comics at gmail.com. So that's my email, and like I said, you can also get it through the Facebook page. So I think, like I said, I told everybody, I told Tony I wanted to do Tuesday and Friday this week. I don't want to just do one a week because I feel like we'll run it too close to the start date. I want to get everybody announced. So if I do Tuesday, Friday, and then I may do like Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday the following week. Try to get everybody. I think we've got probably 7 or 8 people that are going to end up with graphics that will full on announce. and then put together one big flyer poster with everybody on it once we're done, and then stuff to hand out and post places and put on bulletin boards and things like that. So,
Right on.
So yeah, exciting stuff in the world of Logansport, Indiana. So, all right. Did you watch Fallout?
Yeah,
Are you caught up?
I think the last episode I watched was the reveal of the Death Claw.
Yeah, you're caught up.
And I didn't see him fight it or nothing like that. It was just their reaction to it at the end.
Oh, okay.
So I think
that's
I'm on
episode 4.
Okay. I think I'm on schedule here.
The fun part with that, granted, jumping to the end of the episode, I don't know if you guys noticed this. There's advertisements on the side of that casino for Brimstone, which is the club inside of that casino. So the symbolism they had, the Death Claw, the lizard demon-like thing coming
Rising
from Hell and Brimstone.
Yeah.
Oh, Hellfire and Brimstone. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. So is his name Cain?
Yeah, no.
Coming from Hellfire and Brimstone.
My
God, it's Cain!
It's actually a woman. And
is it?
It's actually corn.
It's one of the Sanderson sisters.
Did you say Sanderson sisters?
Yeah.
I was making a Warhammer joke.
No. Well,
you went Warhammer. You went Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Brimstone. I thought of witches, and I'm like, 3 most known witches.
Well, you went Cain, and my brain went to the devil in Warhammer is Korn, which is Satan's brother.
I went wrestling. You went Warhammer. He went Hocus Pocus. So,
I mean, it was pretty long in the jaw, and there's the Sarah Jessica Parker reference.
Nice.
We didn't get to talk about it last week because we weren't all caught up, but I wanted to make a big deal out of it because I've made a big deal out of it. Caesar is dead. The original Caesar, the Caesar I know of. Because I don't know if you remember me,
and
bitch.
Macaulay Culkin is not Caesar.
Yes, I knew that. He was like Atlantis.
Or
I'm guessing he will be the one
that
once
comes out of the Civil War.
Yeah, and he's going to be like, hey, you two fuckers. Later on, there's going to be a conflict where they run back across.
Right, I can see that.
Right. Yeah, that's the impression that I got out of it too.
I was going to say he's a legate, which is the rank right underneath Caesar, because they took all their ranks directly from the Roman Empire. So
the funny part is you had said I actually didn't mind last week's episode. Or the episode. I hadn't disliked an episode up to this point.
I'm gonna fight you because the last 2 episodes you're like, I didn't dislike them, but I wasn't a fan.
I knew that it wasn't. I knew it was storyline building. I knew they were getting to a point, so it's not like I disliked them, and it's not like I disliked this episode. But I told him earlier, and I didn't want to discuss it, and we didn't. But I told him earlier so that he could think about it. I don't care about the Vault people.
Sorry.
What?
You guys don't have a camera.
We have sound but no camera.
Sound but no camera.
At least it sounds good.
At least it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about Nick's distaste for Vault people after this is over. I think that means he's a ghoul.
Yeah, that probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to what I was saying. I don't care about. It's not that I don't care. I just am uninterested in the Vault people storyline.
I am, but I'm not. I mean, old eye patch lady's pretty fucking hot.
I know. The one-eyed lady?
She's pretty scary and weird.
I mean,
and I'm like digging it. Well, it's like the further she evolves, I'm like, all right, where are we going here? You know? And then, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know if either of you two happen to notice it. When Chet looks at her passport, it does.
She's Canadian.
Yeah.
She's a U.S. American because it's the annexed property of Canada. It says on the passport, Canada annexed territory of the United States because in 20, I think it was like 67 in the timeline, the U.S. annexed Canada for their resources. Basically, whether you want to, It was never decided whether they bought them or
It's like
just
a
straight
Puerto
took them
Rico
over.
situation.
Okay.
But there is, from the earlier games, Canadians immediately started getting treated like second-class citizens. She was also only temporarily supposed to be in the U.S. Her visa says temporary.
I did see the temporary part.
You think she's a spy from Canada that was a plant at Voltec and she's overthrowing all of...
Some people think she's a communist plant.
I mean,
That China brainwashed her.
She seems to, but she
don't know shit about technology. If she was a communist plant, she
yeah,
would have been like...
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
She seems to be more like Hank than
I think
than
her
a
and Hank,
communist.
Yeah.
I won't say like...
What if she was
actual-
a Voltec plant in Canada instead? Like the opposite is true.
That could be. I won't say like a intimate or a romantic relationship, but I bet Steph and Hank had some kind of relationship and plan before the vault, because she specifically asked to go get his lockbox that he kept from 31 before the war.
Right.
Won't tell Betty what's inside of it, but says it's personal stuff. I doubt it's actual personal stuff, but if it is, then they either had some kind of relationship
What was
or
a mistress situation?
I'm wondering if it's a mistress or if they had a plan and she's just lying to Betty and being like, oh yeah, it was personal things. This was stuff from when we worked together.
Well, nobody knows whose baby that is, right?
We know that, we know that's her husband's baby. That died when the Raiders came in.
Died when the Raiders
In
came
episode 1 of season 1, her husband dies
right.
to the Raiders.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember.
That's right. And
If
then
she
this
was
other
pregnant
guy, they
beforehand.
just made this other guy be her husband, right?
Yeah, Chet was... I don't know if he
I
like...
thought they're cousins or something.
Are they cousins?
No.
Oh, aren't they all cousins?
No.
Okay,
No, you noticed that through this episode of when they cut to the incest group. Two of the guys talking, he's like, I think my great aunt and uncle were related, and that affects me. You can tell most of the people don't have any kind of inbreeding in them. They're only there for the water supply.
Oh, okay. I did not catch that. That is probably when I zoned out because they went to the vault people.
Because if you compare it to the first start when they did it, there was the two weird actual inbreeding cousins.
Okay,
and they left. They're like, this ain't for us.
Yeah. And then we cut to what we can only assume is like a week later, and every vault dweller's in there. But they're also having...
extra snacks and
shit. Yeah, they get extra snacks. They get water because they're having to ration water. And Betty fucked up and went, yeah, I'll agree to any snack list you give us.
Yeah, and that guy's a psychopath. The one that's getting the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Unless he's like, dude, I bet you he's pulling some fucking...
He's wanting Betty to get overthrown.
Yeah, but by who? Him?
Yes. Because he was running for it last season.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And the dude with the beard that had to turn herself into herself?
I mean, the one who saw Steph and Betty.
Okay, had to turn Steph into
that guy.
Steph. Yeah, I thought that was like a whole weird thing. I was like, why would
I think
he
it literally shows how stupid he is.
Yeah,
it's
like
to show how naive and dumb the vaults are.
The vault people are.
Because they're like, well, and especially these ones, these guys are meant to be management. They're supposed to be the future leaders of America. So they're very much follow the corporate guideline, follow the rules, follow the structure. So he's like, I have to report it. And he even makes the comment, this is the first time I've ever had to report an incident to the person who committed the incident.
Yeah, and she's like, well, I'll take it up the chain. And he goes, to who?
Yeah. And I think that was to show, Chet slowly cracking because he was going through, he finds the passport during that. But also, Woody you can see the other vault dwellers slowly cracking as they're learning this as they're seeing the holes in all of the story.
Okay, I'm glad that we discussed it because you made me go, okay, so the vault dwellers are gonna play. Like, I should probably pay attention when they come on the screen because when they come on the screen, I just lose interest.
Like,
I wanted to see more Lucy fucking blowing people away.
My curiosity, and it is up in the air because obviously this is all new stuff for the TV show. But when Norm is up top, when they finally get up there looting that Blamco truck and all gathering food, and the kid comes up and is like, oh yeah, I was his assistant, I took the lunch orders, blah, blah, blah. The next step is the future something, like the acronym turns into FEV, which is the same chemical that West Tech used to create the super mutants, which was supposed to create super soldiers. But the issue is if anyone was contaminated with any kind of radiation, it altered their actual genetics, turned them into this abomination where they're stupid, they're really strong, they're really dumb, can't reproduce, and just kind of giant hulks, basically. But the theory is because of, I can't remember what the kid said the name of the plan was, but the acronyms are FEV. People are guessing that Bud's plan was to have the management in 31 and then eventually introduce FEV to the populations of either 32, 33, or both of them, and have the next generation of super smart, non-irradiated, so they don't turn into super mutant, actual super people to be the leaders of America.
Well, and see, I wonder if it wouldn't, because I seen that too. And I was kind of like, okay, I get that, but what if it was more of a broader plan? And like we talk about the management and all that.
I really don't think it.
What if 32 and 33, 33 and 32 are literally just, we're producing managers, like middle management people, number crunchers, and these are all the people that are going to be in the actual offices at Vault-Tec when we all come out.
That's
and then
what I'm assuming.
Yeah, and then the forced evolution shit is all over here because Bud saved Top Dogs, but he also saved all the secretaries, all the new hires, all the young fucking
that
people.
Seems to come out of Vault 31 is middle management, which...
not all of them. One of them was the leader.
The specific one is like that chick that's staring at the bridge. When Norm and all them are up top. Yeah. She goes, it was literally for me a week ago I went across that bridge. Why'd you go across that bridge? For an interview at Vault-Tec. He took a new hire and put him in there.
Yeah.
Which shows you Bud either didn't get everything he wanted or he ran out of time really quickly, which could also indicate that Vault-Tec really didn't drop the bombs.
Yeah, which was it was a panic response to get into the vaults. It was a panic
to put anybody they could into the vaults.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that he didn't have like Hank and Lucy.
Many.
Yeah, or that.
Because it was only Vault-Tec related people going there, or the ultra wealthy, which those motherfuckers probably ended up into mutants and dead.
Most of the ultra wealthy got fucked.
Yeah.
Because most of the vaults, they did not separate for the rich class. Like, it wasn't like, oh, if you paid more, you could get a better vault. It was just like, hey, you could apply for a vault spot. It costs this much.
Right.
So it didn't matter rich or poor, so everyone got destroyed. There were very few. There's a couple celebrities that knew a government official or knew this guy or knew this person that got put away into an actual safe. I lost the fucking camera. My phone keeps closing. I gotta figure that out.
Are you gonna be able, can you set it to not?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Real quick.
Well, we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
So while he fixes that,
because Buds was also a perpetual system of growing new humans, because they would introduce and they encouraged them to breed and have kids and shit. So it was a more repopulatory kind of thing. Yeah, let's get more people going.
Yeah, and what I guess
the sheeples.
Yeah. Yeah,
they were fucking farming sheep for the company the wheels to turn.
Yeah.
You had fucking janitors, maintenance people. You had the whole fucking
But you had to have a full gambit of people. Yeah. You can't have just leaders or just middle management or just like you've got to have
the final vault is Vault-Tec.
Yeah.
The whole fucking big ass.
So where's the final vault?
Vegas.
Is it Vegas?
Underneath New Vegas?
Underneath the Vault-Tec?
The theory is, because we didn't get to see the outside of that big building.
Oh, but we did get to see, because Hank took that guy out.
No.
So is that...
Hank's not going to take Robert House out.
No, he took the guy out of the... He unfroze that guy and blew his head up.
Oh, yeah. That's in the Vault Tech building.
Right,
Yeah.
but aren't those like supposed to be the
CEOs.
rich of the rich?
No, those were like the high ups at fucking Vault Tech.
Oh, okay.
This whole building's new. We don't have information of who
Yeah.
these people are.
Well, it said, I think he pulled up the guys. It had some bit of information.
It had information.
I didn't look at it.
I think he was like
I'll
one
look
of
at that real quick.
the fucking board members or some shit.
Yeah.
All we know for that Vault Tech building, and it's kind of cool, kind of a theory. We know it's in Vegas because he went to Vegas. We've seen Lucy in the trailer in a yellow dress in that Vault Tech building with Hank, and then in that dress in the same condition, like looks brand new still right on the strip. So it has to be somewhere in Vegas.
Well, and that's where he went because when he walked up and stared at Vegas.
Yes.
And then the next time you seen him was him approaching the building.
The building.
Underground.
And it was
Some
underground.
And I don't disagree. I 100%, but I have seen some people online like, well, we don't know that he didn't leave after he stopped in Vegas to grab something.
Well, bombs didn't drop in Vegas, though, right?
No. Nine bombs dropped around Vegas because he didn't get his platinum chip in time to fully upgrade his anti-missile system.
Okay.
But there's a...
So basically, that's probably why Vault Tech was underneath that motherfucking city because they knew it wasn't going to get hit.
And there's a vault on the strip. It's no longer in the games. It's no longer a vault. Actually, the first character you meet in New Vegas is a former vault dweller from Vault 21, which is on the strip of the Vegas Strip. It was a vault where all of its decisions were made by gambling. So from the start of the war, any kind of disagreement, any kind of decision making was dealt with by gambling because it was in Vegas. Shortly after the bombs dropped, when Mr. House used the Securitrons, and at that time, I believe, I don't know if it's confirmed, he was actually still leaving the Lucky 38 in person. He went to Vault 21, convinced them all to leave, and then turned it into a hotel. But the theory is there are you can still go lower into Vault 21 if you access certain spot, lock picking and hacking stuff. But there's sections that's like, this is obviously a doorway that it just won't let me open. People are theorizing that deeper down in Vault 21 behind locked doors is Vault Tech. Because it's the only vault on the strip and the only Vault Tech infrastructure anywhere on the strip that we've ever seen or ever been told about. So that's the theory, is it's connected somewhere to 21, which is currently being used, well, was being used as a hotel, because as we see in this episode, the strip's fucking desolate.
Yes.
Okay. So then we didn't get a scene of Hank walking into any particular buildings.
No, we just saw that Vault Tech sign outside.
Maybe it'll flash back.
Did it show Hank going underground?
No, it just like flashed him, like, I thought, walking up to the building.
I thought
can't
he
remember.
took an elevator down or something.
He might have.
Or maybe I'm confusing two scenes. I might be confusing two scenes.
I don't think we saw Hank go underground, but if I remember correctly, when he's walking into that Vault Tech building looking thing, there's a sign that says Vault Tech, but it's all black around him, which is to assume it's in a big cavern.
Yes.
Is at least my assumption.
Yes, but I don't think we see how he gets there. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It definitely looks like it's underground, but I don't think we see how he gets there. And I think I'm confusing Lucy and the other guy going into that vault with all the people that had weird shit about him. With the nose and the forehead and the eye and the cheek. And
what? Sorry, I was trying to figure out.
that vault where all the people had all the weird genetic shit about them.
Oh, are you talking, what was that,
Sun
Vault
City.
6 or whatever?
Yeah.
Sun City or shit, something Sands.
Yeah,
Sunny Sands.
Oh yeah, Salty Sands or Shady Sands.
Or we just
Shady-
we're naming Fortnite map locations right
it's
now.
the people that survived Shady Sands when Hank bombed it.
We might be. Yeah.
Which
right.
also, which they were in a vault, which I think it was like Vault 3 or Vault
I
6.
think that. Like, every time they say the name of that town in the fucking show, I'm like, is this somewhere on Fortnite?
The fun thing about because we
did
saw
have a Salty Sands or something.
we saw the scene where Hank blew up Shady Sands. I found out recently. Yeah, I know. You might remember the card from Magic, but that bomb specifically is the bombs that Liberty Prime throws like a football in the game. Because Liberty Prime is a big robot built by the government that then got used by the Brotherhood of Steel. But in the game, when it's used, he throws nukes. And it's that specific nuke that blew up Shady Sands.
So are we gonna get Liberty Prime in the show?
I would hope. I hope, but I doubt.
Oh, okay.
Unless
It's
the
probably
Brotherhood
like fucking-
fully goes to war with each other. Because then the Commonwealth will pull out Liberty Prime and just annihilate all of the West Coast factions.
Either that, or it's going to be like an Iron Giant moment where you just see pieces of them scrambled across the fucking desert or something.
yeah.
Like as they're walking, or like Loki, you know, when
Like
they come
Loki,
in and
where
it's just
the Sentinels are just
fucking
everywhere.
chunks of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
I was just say I honestly doubt because A, that would be expensive and very hard to do, but B, we would need they only pull it out when like, oh, we're gonna die or lose everything. So we need the Civil War to happen.
Okay. All right.
Or we need Vault Tech to go to war with the Brotherhood. Something like that.
Yeah.
Because the only time I can think of it being used in the game is in Fallout 4, where the Brotherhood destroys the Institute, which is a group of scientists that moved underground in Boston. I believe they were Vault Tech employees or related to Vault Tech or one of those companies that had an idea when the bombs were going to drop. They moved underground and just stayed underground in their own civilization, like their own vault, but it's not. It is not designed like a vault at all.
Yeah. Do we think that we're gonna get out of the West Coast at any point?
I'm hoping so, just because of the fact they brought Xander in with talking about the Commonwealth and all of that. And since Xander died, I can't see us not bringing anyone in. Especially they've also brought up Elder Maximus a lot, who is the leader of the Commonwealth faction that you see a lot in Fallout 3 and 4.
Give us an Indiana Vault.
I wonder.
There's not much. I looked it up at one point. There's little knowledge of what's going on in Indiana during any of the Fallout stuff.
Exactly. Good spot for them to write it in the show because they can't conflict with anything.
Right. It's
and
Hawkins.
They just show up and it's fucking just racing. It's just indie racing.
I believe the Motor Speedway is one of the things that gets mentioned in the game.
That's what I mean.
Like I said, I'll have to look it up.
Show up, it's twisted metal and
But I used to theorize with my brother-in-law, but I was hoping when the first season came out, me and him talked about it all the fucking time. I was hoping that the TV show would slowly just go across the states. You don't have to give us all 50, but
they could hit Route 66.
Yeah, take us down Route 66.
They could leave because I can't remember if 66 runs through Vegas or not.
No.
No, it's Arizona.
It does. It runs through Arizona. If it hits Nevada, it goes to Santa Monica.
And it's south of the Hoover Dam.
It goes from Chicago to
I don't know. Johnny Cash wrote a song
St.
about
Louis to Santa Monica. St. Louis to Santa Monica, I think is how it goes.
Go to Albuquerque.
Good.
Sent down that way.
They I'm interested to see where they take. I'm sure the Vault people will have to be the storyline after. I mean, what do you do with Lucy after she catches her dad?
I think they're going to open up more. I think it's going to turn into like the video game, where you could consider this a quest line, where you're like, oh yeah, this is the obvious end of the quest line. And you go to shoot him in the face or lock him in jail or whatever happens. And he slips out some sentence that's like, all right, now it leads me onto the trail down this path. Whether he's going to send him to different vault
Your mom's still alive.
Yeah.
we assume she shot her,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
That wasn't your mother. That
Yeah,
was a
that
lie.
Wasn't really your mother. She's in Boston.
yeah, or
You
it's
know.
it's gonna be something like that where I assume because of all of the trailer footage and everything that's going on that Hank is either gonna die or whatever, be brought to justice, as Lucy keeps saying. I don't know what she means by that, considering
Yeah.
what are you gonna drag him all the way back to the vault and throw him in vault
She's
jail?
gonna turn her grandmother into a ghoul.
I wonder if what they'll do is, and this is just me with no knowledge of anything. This would be a cool thing, though. So they get Hank. They're trying to figure out what happened to the ghoul's wife. What's a ghoul's name?
Oh,
My name is Jeff.
fuck.
My name is
Cooper.
Cooper.
No, Cooper is his name.
Yeah,
well,
the ghoul's name.
You asked his wife.
No, the ghoul's name, Cooper.
Oh,
So what I imagine is they'll catch Hank, and Cooper will ask where his wife's at, and and he'll end up dying, and before they find out, but then, or maybe they find out, but then it'll cut to a scene to where she's with the Commonwealth in like Boston, and they gotta like travel across the country or something.
what I would hope,
Hank's
'cause-
he's gonna be like, yeah, she's at Deathclaw that was outside.
Yeah, or that.
what would make in my opinion, what would make the most lore sense for the game, not that I think it wouldn't be a great way to get over to the Commonwealth, because
Right.
I don't remember where it is exactly, but I guess that was blown up. But
Atlantic City,
there's the Enclave.
other Vegas.
There's the Enclave, which were the government. They consider themselves the remnants and the official U.S. government. They are the remnants of the president, the vice president, and all of a bunch of different people that in the game, I think it's 2, you find out they went to a oil rig off the coast just to survive out all of the radiation in the war. But they are the ones that are basically trying to run the show behind the scenes and were involved with Vault Tech. So if they cut to anywhere, hopefully they would cut to Barb with the Enclave, which we also already saw with Wilzig. So it'd also tie him back into everything.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. And
Which
then,
I think he was escaping to the Commonwealth or from the Commonwealth. Because I remember them bringing it up in the first season. I'll have to look at that.
I'm just ready for more power fisting.
We will see Maximus fighting Deathclaw on the strip with with power armor fists. I won't say bare fist, but the scene in the trailer is him like running up, loading up a punch.
where'd the Deathclaw come from?
They were created before the wars or before the bombs. They were supposed to be like
Well, I saw Cooper
those were a product
fighting
of
one.
super.
Yes,
Cooper was fighting one.
Yeah, before the bombs dropped.
Right.
that's so. For me, it was a fun thing. I never fully played through Fallout 2 just because I got sidetracked when I was one of the times I quit playing it and never got back to it. But you find out through Fallout 2 that West Tech, I believe it was, genetically modified and created the Deathclaw pre-war. They got out before the bombs dropped and just wreaked havoc. Well, they don't give a timeline. From the way it sounds, at least from my understanding, shortly before, very shortly before the bombs dropped, the Deathclaws managed to escape their captivity, and then ever since then have reproduced and became the alpha male of the Wasteland.
So when the bombs dropped, they didn't kill the Deathclaws?
No, they're immune to radiation. If you notice
they're
when
a product
Lucy,
of radiation.
that egg she's holding, that cracked egg, that's a Deathclaw egg. They reproduce by eggs.
That's
was
why
she
Cooper
holding?
was like, "That ain't no chicken."
Yeah, because
When's she holding eggs?
right at the end, before the Death Claw pops out of the fucking
Yeah,
Gamora
look at these
casino,
eggs.
she's like, man, how big the chickens get out here now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
no
Death Claw
chicken.
egg. Which also means that's either baby grown up or that's mama and there's a baby running around somewhere.
Which is worse? If
Yes.
if it's a baby and there's a mama running around, oh buddy, that'd be some crazy shit. They also say there was an interview with Goggins where that Death Claw is completely practical.
Yep.
Oh.
They used,
Nice.
we saw leaked images from the first season, and they even the showrunners talked about they were like,
Yeah.
we felt like it'd be too grabby to throw them in the first season because everyone wanted them.
Yeah, that they needed to wait.
But they had, to me, it doesn't look like the same suits that I saw the behind the scenes from, and they also said some of the Deathclaw work was done with puppeteering.
Yeah.
But it's all practical effects, and to a point, there are people under those suits as the Death Claws.
It takes three people to run one.
I watched. I went to see Primate last night. The monkey gets rabies and kills people movie.
Old one?
No,
Brand new?
we've seen it at the movie theater.
Oh, shit.
It just came out this
I don't
week.
think I've heard of it.
A monkey that's been raised by this family gets bit by a mongoose. Cat gets rabies and fucking just starts.
Where in the
killing
fuck do they live?
Hawaii.
What? Gets bit by a mongoose in Hawaii.
Yeah, and has rabies. So the mongoose has. Shut the fuck up. I know.
Mongooses live in like India, right?
You don't watch a movie like that for the storyline. But
I was in here sorting my cards, listening to you describe it to Kyla. Trust me, I know you don't go to that movie for the story.
you don't go to but I watched a TikTok on it. It popped up on my TikTok and I was watching this guy describe it. I thought that it looked weird. I thought the monkey looked. I was like, man, that monkey looks like solid. Like there was parts of the movie where I was like, is that monkey CGI? It was practical. It was like for all the scenes where he's not interacting with a human, it was a guy not in a suit, but it was like a guy acting the part out. And then when they pan in on his face, it's really it's either a puppeteer or a guy wearing a monkey mask. Like they did as much practical as they could for this killer fucking monkey, which was just like I was just like, huh, all right. Like that must be why the death scenes looked as good as they did. Like because they were fairly solid death scenes. Like and the monkey didn't look placed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Didn't look placed in the movie. So
Some like Mighty Joe Young shit.
yeah. It flowed pretty
He's
well.
obviously humongous.
But yeah, there was not a lot of there was no plot. You didn't watch it for the storyline. I don't think it's going to be a franchise. If it is, I will.
Nobody thought Sharknado was going to be a franchise.
We will go watch I will force her to watch the rest of them if it's a franchise. But it's not really got anybody. The only person I recognized in the whole entire movie was the dad was the deaf guy from Coda. Did you ever see the movie Coda where the guy won the award and he's deaf so he signs? Like he's a deaf actor.
No, but I know that actor is the one who was the chief in Book of Boba Fett, Tusken Raiders.
Okay.
Because he developed the fucking sign language for that universe.
So he is the dad. Yeah.
Sorry.
He's the dad in this movie. And at one point, Misty leans over and she's like, how ironic that this is a family with a deaf dad and they all have to know sign language because obviously they taught the chimp sign language. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a major point in the movie.
Yeah.
like like they had to have like it was like obviously they all knew how to sign, so it was just it was like just one of those things. But he was the only.
Hey, I can sign too.
He was the only recognizable actor in the whole thing, and it was when he at the end of the because you guys will never watch it at the end of the movie when he comes back when he realizes something's wrong. And he doesn't know what's wrong, but he realizes something's wrong, and he comes home because he can't get anybody on the phone. When he comes into the house, it goes silent. So, like, when he's getting stalked by the monkey, you can't hear anything. It's like you're getting stalked by, like, you are him getting stalked by the monkey, so you hear nothing. So it goes in and out of sound. So it's like the two daughters are getting attacked by the monkey, but then it goes silent because he can't hear any of that. So he doesn't know what's going on. And then it goes back to them getting attacked by the monkey, and then it goes back to him, and it goes like back and forth.
Oh, fuck.
Which was kind of cool because I wasn't expecting for it to be completely silent. And then it's one of those things where you know that like one room over, all this terrible shit's happening, and he has no clue because he can't hear a fucking thing. So, yeah. Anyway, so that was my adventure last night, was watching the movie Primate, which has like a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, people actually are enjoying it. The guy on TikTok described it as a movie that you just go watch, suspend all disbelief, and sit back and enjoy what it is. Like, so, you know.
It's got a 78% on the tomato meter and a 74% on the popcorn meter.
Yeah, because it's, like I said, it's just one of those ones where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy what's happening on the screen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway. Sorry to take that detour from Fallout. But I do enjoy practical effects. I think that if you can mix practical and CGI in the proper way, that is the way to go.
Yeah, we've talked about
not
that a bunch.
Not all CGI, and I get it. You do need to CGI some of it with the practical, but man, the practical stuff you just can't beat. You just can't beat it.
Ever.
So, yeah, it's just one of those things.
I'm trying to think. I had a point last week, but I almost forgot it. We 100%, granted, everyone's basically figured it out by now that Thaddeus is not becoming a ghoul.
He's not?
No.
His head's swelling.
His head's swelling. In the show, I'll give you this. His head's swelling. One of the big scenes that they had was they were showing Thaddeus, and then one of the next scenes they cut to in the third episode is the ghoul cutting his leg out, and he never heals. You see all the different holes in him, you see all the different issues, and they've made point and point again through the flashback at like the previously on and also just previously on the show. Thaddeus does not take damage. Like, he heals, which is more like a super mutant. He was injected with FEV. Now, the thing we also know from outside the show is he posted a picture on his Instagram, his Instagram probably 6 or 8 months ago, and his hands were getting prosthetics done. Like they were adding to it. And they were massive. And if you look at the ghoul's hands, they look like regular hands. They're slowly
ghouls get skinnier, if anything.
Yeah.
So he's not a ghoul, he's becoming a super mutant?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was plumping up.
So is that why he's dumb as shit?
Yes.
Or was he always dumb?
He was always dumb as shit. But he is going to get way fucking dumber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who's that purple grandma lady that's in one of the games that's a super mutant? She looks like the Hulk or Dr. Mundo.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
So, are we to assume that he's going to become...
He should become... It's Lily Bowen.
Lily Bowen. There's a good super mutant.
One of the few good ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I don't know if you wanted to show him like a cross reference.
So is he gonna be like what's the name of the? I'm terrible with character names. What's the name of the black guy?
Maximus.
Is he gonna become like Maximus's sword or something, or like?
They're probably just going to be palling around now because Maximus is not in the Brotherhood. By the way, this is what Lily looks like. And she's one of the more intelligent ones, the purple thing.
Nice.
Yeah, but she was an old lady at one point.
Is she going to be in the show at all?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
She is going to be in a swath of my cards for Magic the Gathering at home.
Yeah, she's a good card Magic.
Nice.
She's in my Wolverine deck.
God damn it. I guess I can also do this. That is what the general super mutant looks like. And these guys speak in like one word sentences. Like dumb, stupid, me angry, like that kind of dumb shit.
Okay.
They have a low intelligence.
All right. So him and Maximus and the girl, the bald girl.
Well, she stayed behind.
She stayed behind. Okay.
Bald.
Well,
she's got a buzz cut.
Buzz cut. That's some hair.
I was gonna say because when they were.
Oh yeah, that's right. She said, "I'm gonna stay behind."
Yeah, and he's like, "What are you gonna do?" And she's like, "We're survivors. We'll survive."
Yeah, that's right.
Which tells me we'll end up back visiting the Brotherhood at some point because I doubt that's where they're gonna leave Dane's character.
I need to do what I did last week and watch it a second time. That way, I can catch everything that I missed because I felt like I paid more attention to last week's episode than I did this week's episode, so I should probably rewatch it.
Speaking of last week's episode, and I brought up Caesar earlier, that people have tried to look at the writing on the paper because you can kind of see part of it through and it's mirrored. It doesn't look like a fucking name, at least the words we can see. So I'm really hoping when they finally get to that body, whenever we revisit them, if we do, they're like, yeah, it just said something stupid. Like, it's just a dumb sentence like, fuck you or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm... Because it doesn't look like a name.
There's no way that we don't revisit them because I feel like Macaulay Culkin's too big of a name to only have had in 20 minutes of one episode. I
said the same thing about the guy that played Xander.
Yeah, and he's dead.
But actually, that was another thing I was going to bring up last week because everyone's been talking about it. The Xander, I can't remember his last name. Let me look it up real quick. But in Fallout 4, the way they introduced Xander Harkness, the way they introduced in Fallout 3, the way they hinted that we were getting the Institute in Fallout 4 was if you go to a place called Rivet City, there's a person there that specifically, if you do the side quest with them, you learn that they showed up they are running away from a place called the Institute because they're a synth. They're a robot that looks like a human, has synthetic skin on them and all of that fun stuff. They showed up to Rivet City because someone there is one of the only people that could modify them and change their looks to look like a different person. They only went by the name Harkness. Xander Harkness shows up in this show, dies immediately for being a big actor, and unlike some of the times when people have been injured in power armor, especially a massive blow like that, we see some kind of blood trickle out. We didn't see anything. So everyone is convinced he is Harkness from Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and now into the TV show. And he is actually a synth, so eventually...
I thought when he fell, you could see the puddle of blood on him.
To me, it didn't look like blood. To me, it looked almost like brownish black, which some blood does look black depending on how dark it is.
I thought it was blood.
I also was watching
full of shit.
I also was watching on my phone, so like I had that big.
I didn't really pay attention. I just remember the hammers caving his head in.
I don't think he's a synth, but the internet is convinced that we will see him again.
I think he's dead. We could see him again only, if he's like some sort of twin or something. Yeah.
I could see a twin.
That would be fucking hilarious for them to pick that actor to be a twin and come back.
Right.
It's like, oh no, that was my brother. Get the fuck out of here.
I've been seeing clips from his stand-up, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
His
we
stand-up.
watched his new one.
Did you? It's pretty good.
Yeah, I listened to his Conan Needs a Friend.
His Conan's pretty good too.
We just watched this morning Woody Harrelson and Ted Danson chatting with Matthew McConaughey. And that was pretty fucking good.
I have not seen that one. I'm not sure how I feel. Like, I have some trouble getting through the Woody and Ted one because I feel like they just, like, babble sometimes.
This one was a good one.
Okay,
Like, this one was worth listening to. Because if they do that at all, then I would probably agree.
This week, I watched, I caught up because I was behind a week because I was off work. But I watched the Paul Rudd one.
Oh, I don't.
The Conan O'Brien.
I can't remember if I went through that one.
Okay, Conan O'Brien is with Paul Rudd, and it is, it is phenomenal. It is everything that you would expect it to be out of a whole Paul Rudd.
I can't remember if we've listened to that one or not.
Yeah, it's a good one. He this week he had a girl on there, and I don't know what she was from something. But it was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good one. But for her not being somebody that I like follow, but man, the Paul Rudd one was just phenomenal. The Paul Rudd one was good. So the time suck this week was really good too. It was, oh God, for being good, I can't remember what it was.
Give me 2 seconds. Are you talking about the short suck or the time suck?
No, the time suck.
The Woman of the Woods?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Well, who does Time Suck?
Dan Cummins.
The Phantom Killer and the Texarkana Moonlight Murders.
Yes, that was a good one. The Milk Wars, I didn't get all the way through. I couldn't listen to it. But the Texarkana Murders was a good one. It was a good subject to cover. I didn't have any clue about any of it, but it gave a lot of history on why it's called Texarkana, and it was a good one. It was a good one because I didn't realize it was it's 3 names put together.
Mm-hmm. Texas, Arkansas, Kansas.
No, Canada.
It's Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana.
Oh.
Which is ironic because, and he was telling the history of how they came up with that name. Since maps since we didn't have Google fucking Maps back then, the guy accidentally thought he was at the intersection of Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana, when in fact he was like 150 miles away from Louisiana. It was nowhere near fucking Louisiana. But they still called it that.
I love that.
So, like, he thought that that's where he was at, but he wasn't. So that's why they came up with the name. Texas was the first to incorporate, and then Arkansas came later. Obviously, Louisiana wasn't able to because the only 2 states that it shares a border is Arkansas and Texas. There's no third state. So, but yeah, it's an unsolved murder. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, it's a guy in Texarkana was dressing up in a fucking ski mask and killing people, and they never caught him. They never caught him. So yeah, there's theories on who they thought it was, but they never. I don't think they ever made a.
What if it was just fad murders and it was really just a bunch of people like, hey, everybody's getting away with this shit? I often wonder if like they ain't ever lumped the wrong serial killings together trying to look for someone. In fact, it's like, nah, these motherfucking people, will do the same things other people get away with.
Absolutely.
There's a reason why everybody robs banks with fucking goofy ass Halloween masks on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like one of those throw togethers. So yeah, it was a pretty good episode this week for sure. I'm excited to see what he does next week. But he throws like a summer camp. It's kind of like Wet Hot Summer. In Pennsylvania, where they kind of just unplug, and he has comedians come out and they stay in tents in the woods and just drink and do drugs and have comedians and do summer camp shit for adults.
Can you imagine? if you manage to sign up like 50 people from town that are all within my demographic, just elbow brushers, I'd be like, fucking sign me up. It's like, let's go to camp. It's all adults. Like, when's archery day? When we going to fucking...
When's archery day?
Yeah. I'm going to go shoot some targets.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Get the blob out in the middle of a fucking lake somewhere, launch my ass off of it.
Yeah, and he... but him and his wife are the same as everybody else. They stay in a cabin or a tent, and all the comedians do, and they all just kind of... They all meet at the I'm gonna say mess hall, but they all eat together, they all stay together, they all do activities together. Like, it's kind of like a whole cool type of thing that they do once a year. That Matt Davidson and I talked about it last time I got my tattoo. Because he listens to Time Suck, and he's just like, dude, I would love to do that camp. I was like, I know.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun.
The camp sounds fun. Just to unplug for a week and do crazy shit with other adults.
I hope you don't wake up on a mattress floating in the middle of the lake. Because there's been too many movies where people do that shit. And we're all adults. We're strong enough to do that. And drink enough to not wake up when someone does it. The dangerous combo.
It is. It would be fun.
Yeah, wake up and there's a bear licking the honey off your feet. Like, goddamn!
Oh shit! I think they do use like some guy's farm or something. I don't know that they probably use an actual campsite. I would think they'd have to, but they always say cabins are limited. Like, they prefer that you just camp, like tent camp.
Nah, man, I want like bunk bed shit. Yeah. Bunk bed cabins. There's like fucking 6 or 8 of us all in one. We got shenanigans going. We're getting yelled at.
I like this idea.
Yeah. Fuck a tent.
Some old lady with a giant wart on her face screaming at us.
I gotta wear fucking short shorts and
and ringer
labeled
ringer tee.
Yeah.
That says like camp.
Yeah.
What you want to see ya?
Yeah.
All right.
Camp Ayahuasca.
Yeah. Camp whip them out.
All right, what?
Sorry, I know random, but
that's all right. We love random around here.
And it's back to Fallout because
tube socks. We forgot the tube socks.
with the stripes.
It's got the stripes.
So I had been hearing that apparently Amazon put a countdown timer on one of their websites for Fallout. So I looked it up, and
what if we all die that day?
Jesus,
Jeff Bezos.
That's the real bombs. Yeah,
they have an
Amazon
interactive map.
Oh God.
The thing I found cool.
Why is my house on there?
Yeah. I hope this doesn't take forever. It didn't. It did the first time. You can walk around like this is the Brotherhood airship that they were using.
Yeah, because Bezos has one at his house.
But there's a bunch of different, and also you might know because this is a magic card. That's Yes Man, which we haven't seen so far in Vegas.
I thought it was Victor.
No. So the 2 Securitrons we know that have their own personality are Yes Man and Victor. Yes Man in New Vegas, the video game. The game starts out, you are a courier. It's the only game you're not a vault dweller. You get shot in the face because you're holding the platinum chip that Robert House needs. Because he's finally getting it all this time after the bombs dropped. And essentially the guy that shot you in the face is another guy that's in the strip that runs a casino. He reprogrammed one of these Securitrons to be Yes Man. And as his name implies, he just says yes to the guy's name is Benny. And he was going to use Yes Man to insert the platinum chip into him and basically rewrite all of House's stuff into his name.
So were the destroyed victors on the streets that the ghoul said I was expecting to get company, were they Yes Men or victors?
Those were Securitrons.
Those are just regular.
Okay.
Like I said, the only two...
Because he was expecting a welcoming party, right?
You're
Yes.
looking at the difference of C-3PO and a protocol droid
Yes.
in the background. Like, this one's got a fucking weird personality because...
Victor and Yes Men are
weird.
both Securitrons, just like C-3PO is a protocol droid. But Yes Man and Victor have their own personalities, separate personalities, that the other Securitrons do not have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And Yes Man was made by a man named Benny in like
In the Jets.
2278 or something like that.
Benny and the Jets.
He wears a like pinstripe suit. It's retarded.
Much like Benny
Yeah, no,
from West Side Story.
there's a bunch of jokes made.
Okay. All right.
And then Victor was Robert House's Securitron that he had personal. Basically,
Yeah.
a couple people
Gotcha.
had their own personal Securitrons.
You know, it means it was a sex robot.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah.
He just like strong guys in uniform.
Which also, the voice actor for Benny is Matthew Perry. Or was Matthew Perry. But that's Benny.
No, it still is. His voice didn't get removed from the game.
That is true, but I mean...
he's dead.
If we meet Benny,
Yeah.
it won't be Matthew
Yeah,
Perry.
It's a
That-
fucking
well,
shame, though.
It is.
And now-
Unless they walk by.
I can't believe Matthew
whatever.
Perry did his voice.
Dude, a bunch of famous people are in
Yeah.
Fallout. Like,
Is it Fallout 4?
Fallout New Vegas.
New Vegas.
This came out in like 20...
Bethesda's
11.
known for fucking getting.
Pretty well-known
Yeah.
actors. to do their voice.
My favorite story about Bethesda, just in general, and this isn't even Fallout, this is their other franchise, Elder Scrolls. This was their Oblivion game.
They're also doing, not to interrupt you, so keep your thought. Bethesda is getting ready to, or in development of Wolfenstein,
Yes.
a new Wolfenstein game. So anyway, continue your thought, and then I have something that, bringing up video games, that I want to say something to Brad.
So for Oblivion, for like most games, there's a short little tutorial area, like here's how you jump, do all this stuff. You have a character that guides you through it, and then right at the end of the tutorial, which is like 2 hours maybe if you're slow, he gets killed.
Yeah.
That man was Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
They gave him over 90 pages of lore and the character's backstory and his history for that role, and Patrick Stewart still to this day says that was his favorite time ever working with a studio or anything, because he had more knowledge about his character and his character's motivations and thought processes and his emotions than in any other role. And it was for 2 hours in a game.
And he killed it.
Yeah, and he killed
Dude,
it.
he fucking
That's
killed
what
it.
Bethesda does. Like, Ron Perlman is the narrator for every Fallout game since Fallout 1 back in 1997.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I need
he's
to
the-
download and play 4 in New Vegas.
They're fun.
I'm not going to play 1, 2, and 3, because they're from the old console.
No. If you want to play any of the good ones, it'd be 3, New Vegas, and 4. 1,
Which
2,
one are
Play
they-
them in that order.
play them in
Yeah.
any order you want.
Which
Oh.
one of aren't they getting ready to remaster one of them?
That's
They're
the
getting-
theory with the countdown time.
They're getting ready to remaster, I thought, 4.
No. God, no.
It'd be
Fuck
3.
no.
It'd be 3.
We've had 4 different editions of 4
Okay, then
already.
it must be 3.
It's 3 and New Vegas. That
Oh.
is the running theory that the countdown timer is for. They have not announced anything. They keep hinting and leaking at things, but
So is 4 no good?
4 is completely fine. The thing is for a Fallout game, story-wise, it's good. The items are good. Everything are good. They just took the mechanics and changed them. They updated them to be better and more first-person shooter-like. I love 4. 4 is great. It's just not a Fallout game. Like, It plays the same. It looks the same. It's updated graphics.
Yeah.
It's just if you play Fallout 3 in New Vegas and then play 4, or you play 4 and then play the others, you can feel the difference. 4 feels way better. It's more smooth controls. It's better, just better.
Yeah.
But because of how fucking people are on the internet, everyone loves how Fallout 3 in New Vegas is because they adapted to it and played it for so long that when they changed it, everyone got pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all 3 great games, but they're all three on our console. Like, you can play them on our consoles. Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics are the PC top-down clicking games.
3, 4 in New Vegas, I believe, are in the PlayStation Store right now on sale.
Yes, they're almost always on sale.
I may grab those.
I have 4 and all the
Well,
DLC.
I think if this does in fact become a remaster, it's going to be released on the Switch too. Is another one of the speculations. So I'm kind of waiting to see. I've been wanting to buy a Switch too.
I will buy them the moment they come out because I love both of those games, and I've been dying for a remaster for fucking years.
I might wait then and see if we get remastered before I buy them.
24 days is what you gotta wait.
I can definitely wait 24 days.
That's when the countdown timer goes to 0.
I bought Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
See, and I don't know if that's on Switch too, but that's another thing I was thinking.
It is.
I bought it.
Yeah,
It should be able to be.
I bought it. I played the tutorial. I got frustrated. I shut it off. Everything that I've said, everything that I've read or watched says that it's way more fun with multiplayers than it is solo.
Which I agree.
But so...
I still think it's a fun game solo.
I haven't. All I went through is like the first 10 minutes of the tutorial, but I did buy Baldur's Gate.
Have you played Baldur's Gate 3?
No.
Right in the tutorial, without spoiling anything, it tells you to go through this guy or go through this area, and this big bitch comes in front of you who would seem like a boss guy. You're just supposed to run past him. I told Dad this after he told me.
Before I found that out. I tried to fight him, and they fucking killed me, and I got pissed off.
His AC is so high, and you're a level 1 character, and he'll one tap basically all your characters. Yeah.
So
And I was like, this is it's normally not as bad. There are still areas where they have
this is how they correct murder hobos right out the gate. This is like, you will not fucking kill everyone.
I was going to say,
just walk by.
It's that, and the other thing I said is there are several points, and it's not necessarily, there's a couple times in the main quest where there are things like that, not necessarily as bad, but it's like, hey, this is them teaching you very quickly, think outside of the box. We told you this. This is a D&D game. That doesn't mean this is the only way around it.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you if you feel froggy and want to buy it, want to play through it, I finally bit the bullet and bought it.
I need to actually look to see if it's available for Switch.
I just have to install it, but it's cross-platform. They did that with one of their
it's cross-platform. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't for the last year and a half. So
I knew
I should say year.
I knew it was cross-platform now. Yeah. I will have to get PlayStation Plus.
I'll just have to put my account on your PlayStation.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that all you need to do? Okay.
Because I have PlayStation Plus, because I do play games online on my PlayStation every once in a while, but you get free games every month.
Yeah, I can't play it on a Switch.
And even though
you can't.
They're not always great games, it's like I get to increase my collection, and if I get bored one day, it's like, this dumb-looking game, I'll try it. And half the time, those turn out to be really good games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's way too fucking humongous of a game to be doing that, I think.
Yeah, it's like almost 100
I would have to, I would most likely be playing on PC, which I currently don't know if my PC will run it.
I know mine will, this one will, but my old laptop that you're using would run all the way up until the third act. Things just started getting so graphically intense as you got more powered up and you're doing these big spells and all this shit that it was like, okay, my PC is going to blow up.
Yeah.
So my PlayStation 5 will sound like it's fucking taking flight.
Yes, it's going, you're going to hear that fan work overtime, baby.
Yeah.
I played through the whole game with Hunter when it first came out on his PlayStation. And yes, it sounds like it's going to fucking take off.
I will most likely, though, the next generation between PlayStation and Xbox, I will probably buy one of those fuckers finally.
Yeah.
The only reason I have my PlayStation is specifically because GTA will release console only for like the first year. They do it. They do it with every GTA release, and they said they're doing it again this time.
You're right.
They did just announce that the PlayStation 6
I just know that if you wait
not
long
coming
enough,
out until 2028.
If you wait long enough for GTA, which waiting this long for GTA 6 is unheard of since we've had to wait this long for the actual game, but if you wait long enough, they're all free on PC at some point where they just like force you to take a copy of it.
Yeah, I think GTA 5 is now on PlayStation Store for like $5 or something.
I've got like upgraded all the way up to the highest edition you can on GTA 5, and I have not fucking played it once.
Yeah.
And it just keeps like, oh, here's the upgraded and remastered
played
fucking...
the original, like when it first came out, both on... I've played through that game on PS3, which is what it originally released on.
Yeah.
When it ported to PS4, I replayed it, the story mode, because they redid the graphics. When it went to PS5, I got bored for like 3 days straight because I couldn't find a new game to play, so I played it again. And then this is in between 4 and 5, but it came to PC, and I bought it on there, played it again. They've enhanced it again, so I'm about to play it again.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I have never, like... I've played so much Grand Theft Auto 5 on other people's consoles and like at other people's houses and shit. I've never fucking played on my computer, even though I own it on there. But I don't think I could ever play it again. Like, in all honesty, I don't think I could ever go back to that fucking game again.
I never played it, but the hype that's going to be around 6, I should probably play 5 before I get to 6.
I'd buy Skyrim again before playing that.
Skyrim's a ton of fun. 5 was really great. I love 5 out of all of the GTAs, and I've played almost all of them. It is one of the best ones, both mechanically, world-wise, story-wise, the multiple characters you get to play as, all that fun stuff. But I blame YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and Rockstar's greed for why 6 has taken this long and why 5 became the way it has. Because when online first came out, there wasn't a ton of like missions or heists or buildings you could buy, or there wasn't a bunch of extra activities.
Yeah.
It was basically just, hey, here's the map. You get to play online with people. There's 5 missions you get to do. There was more than that, but there wasn't a lot to do. But there was a lot of cars and shit you could buy. And unless you're willing to sit there for hours every day, grind these missions that are giving you like $10,000, and the cars you want are $1 million, 800,000, you got to buy these shark cards, which is they're buying their in-game currency with real money. Streamers just started dumping hundreds of dollars into that, and that got other people to realize, oh, I can do that too with just like throw $20 at it, because that still got you a decent amount. And they saw so much revenue through those shark cards that is one of the main reasons, in my opinion, that it has taken this long for them to want to leave 5. Because 6 will not drop with online with it. They announced that too. They're doing it basically the same release as 5, where it came out story mode on the consoles only for like a year. And that was so that way everyone played the game, enjoyed the game, and then the online shenanigans could start with what all that turns into.
It's just, I mean, how many fucking planes can you wreck into things? It's all Grand Theft Auto is to me. How many times will I walk into the strip club?
No.
And
maybe I won't play it. I don't know.
It's a really fun game. Story mode's really good.
Story modes are always good on it. It's pretty fucking hilarious most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes to those story mode driven games, I'm like so fucking fast and like hyper focused on like the story mode that I tend to beat them way too fast. And then, like I said, I'm out just flying planes into shit for the next 2 years. Like, I don't know. You could just sink so much time into Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah. So, Where are we at?
Hour 15.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew we were running over when I started the Fallout Interactive map. We were already at like an hour and 2, and we just kept going.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anybody got anything else to add? Do we want to run?
No.
No. We good?
No.
We good?
I think we're
Okay.
good.
Want to thank everybody for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep your finger on the pulse of the Savini Comics Facebook page to see all the fun stuff that we announce for the con. Don't forget to watch the other videos on our YouTube channel. Savini Comics Wrestling Federation is in full force. I'm on episode 4. Just crowned our women's world champion for Raw. Don't forget Conchu's Fist and all that fun stuff that he's doing on Twitch and TikTok. And yeah, I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And this has been Pints and Pages.